Good evening, I'm Anna Jabłońska. Welcome to Poland Daily Business. Poland's state-run gas company, PGNiG, signed a 24-year contract to buy liquefied natural gas from the United States as part of efforts to reduce the country's dependence on Russian fuel. The president of Poland, Andrzej Duda, present at the signing, said that Poland was interested in diversifying its gas supplies and that talks about the contract began when U.S. President Donald Trump visited Poland last year. Under the latest deal, Poland expects to import 29.5 million tons, or nearly 40 billion cubic meters, of American LNG over 24 years. The European Commission has raised its forecast for Polish GDP growth this year to 4.8% from a previous estimate of 4.6%. The European Union's executive maintained its projection that the Polish economy would expand by 3.7% in 2019. According to the International Monetary Fund, Poland's economy is likely to grow around 4.5% this year, followed by 3.5% next year. The Polish economy grew 4.8% in 2017, revising upward its previous estimate of 4.6%. There are around 230 vineyards operating in Poland. It is double the number since 4 years ago. As Rzeczpospolita Daily reports, domestic wine is gaining popularity in the country and is increasingly sold at discount shops. The total area of land cultivated for wine grapes across the country has reached 394 hectares. Poland's 2017-2018 vintage output stood at 5,207 hectoliters. Poland's temperature climate provides more favorable conditions for white wine to be produced. Thank you for watching Poland Daily Business. Coming up next, Aleksander Wierzejski and his guest. Good night.
You're watching Poland Daily Business Edition. Tonight our guest is Dr. Grzegorz Brona of Polish Space Agency. Sir, welcome to our show.
Good evening.
And next few weeks are exciting for Polish space researchers because we can expect that some interesting events will happen in space.
Yes, actually we call it Poland succeeding in space. What I mean that we are calling that Poland succeeding in space is that at 19th of November there will be a launch of 3 objects that were partially at least created in Poland. They will be launched on a rocket from the Vandenberg base. It's located in California. The rocket that will be responsible for the launch is Falcon 9, created by Elon Musk. And these 3 objects are 2 satellites and one system, one part of a satellite. One of the satellites was created by Polish students, the students that are now learning at the Warsaw University of Technology, Politechnika Warszawska. They created a nanosatellite. It's a small satellite of 2 kilograms that will be testing technology of deorbitation. So what I mean by deorbitation is the friction between the satellite and the atmosphere, the upper part of the atmosphere. And the satellite, the students will learn how to deorbit an old satellite from the Earth orbit, low Earth orbit. Then the second object is a bigger one. It has a mass of 80 kilograms. It was created by Polish and Finnish entrepreneurships.
Both company, one
yes.
company is
from,
in Warsaw, Poland.
Yeah, exactly.
Another in Helsinki.
Yeah, actually, it's located close to Helsinki in Espoo. But this
also
company was created by Polish students that were learning or teaching then at the University of Espoo. So they created a company, they designed a satellite, and then this satellite was built in Poland, was manufactured in Poland.
Can we say something about this satellite? What is special in it?
This satellite is a so-called radar satellite. It sends a radar signal towards Earth. Then the radar signal is reflected from Earth and coming back to the satellite. So the satellite is creating images of Earth in the radar spectrum, not in the visible spectrum, but in the radar spectrum. So it can make pictures does not matter of the weather, right? So the radar signal can go through the clouds or fog and check what is under the clouds, let's say. Actually, this company is now planning to build a mega constellation or a constellation of 19 of such satellites. Most of them, I hope, will be created here in Poland, manufactured at least in Poland. So these are 2 satellites. And there's also another satellite created by European Space Agency. It is called ECO. It's an educational satellite, and a part of the satellite, a component that is responsible for the telecommunication, was created in Wrocław, at the Wrocław Polytechnic. So we see that there's a clear specialization also in Poland now emerging in the area of the telecommunication systems in space.
Year 2018 is the 6th year of Poland in European Space Agency, and 100th anniversary of regaining independence after the Great War. So these events are very much connected and very much interesting to our viewers.
Yes, actually, these events are showing that, well, actually, we started our race towards stars just 6 years ago, right, when we joined European Space Agency. Before that, there was, of course, a Space Research Center located in Warsaw, and they were doing some science. But after 2012, when we joined the European Space Agency, there were many companies created, private companies created, that are trying to catch up with the space race, international space race. So after these 6 years, we are able to produce and to design small satellites at least. We are able to produce and deliver subsystems or systems to the international projects like this ECO project. So we see that our specialists, our students, our entrepreneurs are really moving very fast.
Sir, thank you very much. Grzegorz Brona, the CEO of Polish Press Agency, was our guest tonight. Exciting events, exciting things. We will watch it very closely. And that was it for tonight's Poland Daily Business.